This is Acquafortis from Acquafortis Astrology. And today I'm here to tell the story of when the moon meets the sun to finish a cycle and then start a new month, a new energy cycle. And this month, it happens in between Scorpio and Sagittarius. I'm here to tell the tale from the point of view, obviously my view, and from using old traditions. In ancient times, and even today, the lunar-based calendars, the new month starts not with the black moon, what we now call new moon, but it starts with the crescent moon when it appears for the first time in the West. So I'm basing the story on that premise and using the lunar mentions to give it a little bit more color. So let's start. Let's see the actors involved. The moon meets the sun in the sign of Scorpio. Their energy is not modified by any other traditional planet. They having no contact, so there's no talking to any other planets. So they two together talking. Jupiter and Venus are nearby, but they're talking on their own, and they're leaving the sun and the moon just to talk on their own. The house in which they meet is that of Mars, because it's in Scorpio. And in the meantime, Mars is in Libra, in the house of Venus. So Mars is not happy in Libra. He is acting in a way that it's against his fundamental nature. So anything he tries will most of the time feel awkward for him. He has a hard time expressing himself, and he doesn't know really how to do it. So as a result, the sun and the moon have some difficulties in expressing themselves. Mars is also arguing with Pluto in Capricorn at the same time. And Pluto, the Dark Lord, is messing about with him and arguing and showing him how power structures and dynamics need to be seen and incorporated, and somehow he needs to adjust to what Pluto is showing him. So, poor guy, Mars is really definitely in a stressed out position. And he's trying to act in a fair and decent manner, as Libra asks, but doesn't really know how to do it. He tries his best, and in the meantime, he's having Pluto destroying all what he thought he could base his support on. That's being really stressed out. The lunar mansion, where the moon meets the sun, is called Al-Shaulah, this thing, the tail of Scorpio. And just that we can imagine what it is the energy of Mercury and Mars. And now I'll explain it. The image is of a beautiful princess holding her hands in front of her face. We are finishing a cycle with a black moon. We really would like to hold our hands in front of our face in despair for all the things we had to pass through. But we are asked to immerse in those feelings of loss and sadness that are inevitable in life. All that has caused us pain. We have to look at it. We are asked to give them a voice, Mercury. We are asked to have the courage, Mars, to face the pain and sorrow, and trusting that there is a purpose, somehow, somewhere, and there is an order in why things happen. And even all that happened and will happen, all this will too pass. And even if we really do not know how to act, how we do it, we are feeling very awkward, and we thought we're going to have some support, and no, we are not having it. Everything is crumbling around us. The first crescent moon is the moment when the moon appears in the western sky just after sunset, and it is the signal of the new moon, of the new month starting. And it's happening in Sagittarius, in the lunar mansion, the 20th lunar mansion called Al-Naam, the beam. It's the energy of the stars here have the nature of Mars, Moon, and Jupiter. The image is of a centaur holding a bow in his hand. This is a month where we are asked to look at our animal nature and use our passions wisely. The centaur is half man, half human, half animal, and bringing them together in a wise manner, using the best of the two worlds, using that raw primal energy that arises from our needs, Moon, and act wisely on them, Mars and Jupiter, and we will then have all we need to reach our goals there in the horizon which we see in front of us, and that's Jupiter. So what's the deal about this annulation? The deal is that we have to face our sorrows and pain, and there is no other way out. Even if it hurts, and we would really like with all our might to avoid them, really, we just had enough, but we have to go through them. But it's like keeping a band-aid on a festering wound. It won't do us any good. It might even kill us. And the energy we dissipate by keeping a lid on everything that hurts us. We put them in a box. We don't want them. It's what hurts us. It's pain and sorrow. We don't want to see them, and we put a lid on it. And the energy we dissipate on keeping that lid, because we don't want to get them come out from there, because then it would hurt a lot. If we can have just the courage to open that lid, to clean the wounds, it would hurt a lot. It's giving a voice to them. It's giving a voice to the pain. Even if it's all what we thought it's going to sustain us, it's not there anymore, because it has crumbled. And we are just alone there in front of our sorrow and in front of our pain. And you can imagine why we will be like that. It is from these ruins that new life emerges. It is only after we have gone through the valley of pain and sorrow and acknowledging that pain that we have harnessed that raw primal energy of our needs in a constructive manner. We are not ruled anymore by our needs that are not being heard, but we have put them together and we can work in union. Then that energy becomes like arrows on fire that we can aim straight at our goals and go with a focused energy towards them. That's the energy of this month, going straight ahead and being focused. So I hope you like this format and the energy, so it helps you to know the energy of what is going on. If so, please subscribe, comments, thumbs up and share. Let me know what you think. Even during the donation, let me know what's happening if you would like to. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, always as Acquafortis Astrology. I'm available for private consultations, and thanks a lot. Bye for now.